You see this nonsense behind me? This here? Yeah. Real and come again, Mr. President. Because the average Guyanese earning a little above this every month. And for those who don't know about Guyana's currency, if you live in other countries, this is just under 500 US dollars. This is just a little under the average monthly salary of Guyanese people. The average monthly salary of Guyanese people is somewhere around $150,000. It might even be less when you take teachers, nurses, etc. into account. Oh, let's not forget securities and tellers and clerks, all of these people. Yes. So, I'm gonna do another video later showing what one citizen of Guyana posted about his salary versus his expenses. And the average expense of Guyanese people is double this every month. And they're not making double this every month. It means that the majority of Guyanese people are living in perpetual debt. They are borrowing. While these people here, these people are living lavishly. And by their policies and their decisions as a government, the working class citizens of Guyana are getting less and less value for their labor. This is capitalism. This is what is called capitalism. So reel and come again, Mr. President, because nobody has the capacity to invest $100,000 when their debt is exponentially higher than this. Nobody. Maybe supervisors, possibly. Managers more stand a chance because their salaries might be around $300,000 per month, or $400,000 per month, somewhere around there. They might be a little more capable of taking this and investing it into anything. But the average Guyanese, the only thing they can do with this is to pay off some part of their debt. Because they're all living in debt. Because your capitalist government has failed to ensure that the working class people of Guyana have adequate value for their labor. Your government has exploited the working class by allowing the private sector and, the corporations, the large corporations, both local and international, to inflate their prices without any sort of regulation. And then, when the cost of living is going up exponentially, you guys are barely giving any sort of salary increases to workers. So reel and come again, Mr. President, because this is gaslighting. You are telling your victims, the people that your government and your friends in the private sector are exploiting, that it is their fault that they are suffering, when you know fully well that you guys and your policies and your decisions when it comes to labor and payment and prices, your decisions are what is causing the wealth and resources of Guyana to be concentrated into the hands of a few. It's capitalism. Don't let anybody fool you. A lot of people like to say the PPP is a communist party. It's not. It used to be up to 1997. It's no longer communist. The PPP, since the death of Chedi Jagan, has become the most brutal and ruthlessly capitalist party in the world. Yes. So, Guyanese people, don't vote for the CUP. Do not vote for the CUP. Because you can continue getting this kind of nonsense. Right? Especially those of you who work in the public service, those of you who work even in the private sector. Right? The working class people, because private sector people might not get any sort of increases either way, regardless of who is in power. But at least the cost of living would be a little more palatable under a more social democratic government. And that's what the coalition was. Alright, so guys, this ain't it. This is bullshit. And you have to put an end to this. Capitalism has to come to an end. Slowly but surely.